Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to grow your social media followers by learning to think like the algorithm and help you see social media growth from a completely new perspective. If you are coming across my video for the first time, do well to subscribe and click on the notification icon so that you will be notified whenever I share a new video. In this channel, I release regular updates and tips on how to make money online and become more effective in online platforms. Now, let's get into the topic in more detail. Social media has completely changed the way we communicate, learn, build businesses, and make money online. Today, a single social media account can become a personal brand, a source of income, or even a full-time career. But despite all these massive opportunities, one common frustration many people face is slow or even no growth at all. You might be posting consistently, following all the trends, using the right hashtags, and even trying to copy what the big creators are doing, but your followers just are not increasing. Your videos get very few views, your posts barely get any engagement, and it just feels like your content is totally invisible. This often leads to discouragement, self-doubt, and eventually giving up. What many people don't realize is that social media growth is not random. It's not based on luck, favoritism, or how long you've been on a platform. Growth is controlled by something much more powerful and invisible: the algorithm. Every single major social media platform operates using an algorithm. This algorithm is what decides which content gets pushed out to more people, which content gets ignored, and which creators get discovered. The mistake most of us make is creating content based only on what we personally like, without understanding how the algorithm actually evaluates and distributes that content. In this video, I am going to shift your mindset. Instead of thinking like a casual social media user, you're going to learn how to think like the algorithm itself. Once you understand how the algorithm thinks, what it values, and what it rewards, you will stop guessing and start creating content with intention. This knowledge is incredibly powerful because it applies across almost every platform, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, or even LinkedIn. So whether you're a beginner or someone who has been posting for years without seeing results, this video will help you see social media growth from a completely new perspective. Let's start by understanding what the algorithm actually is. Before you can think like the algorithm, you first have to understand what it is and why it exists. A social media algorithm is simply a system designed to organize content and decide what each user sees on their feed. Since millions of posts are uploaded every single day, platforms can't possibly show everything to everyone. The algorithm acts as a filter. The main goal of any algorithm is not to help you, the creator, grow. Its primary goal is to keep users on the platform for as long as possible. The longer people stay scrolling, watching, liking, and commenting, the more profitable the platform becomes. Because of this, the algorithm prioritizes content that holds attention and keeps people engaged. This means that every time you post, the algorithm is asking one simple question: will this piece of content keep users on our platform? If the answer is yes, your content gets shown to more people. If the answer is no, its reach is reduced. Understanding this principle alone already gives you a huge advantage over most creators. Now that you know what the algorithm does, it's important to clear up a common misunderstanding. Many creators believe the algorithm is working against them, especially if they have a small or new account. But in reality, the algorithm is neutral. It doesn't care about your follower count, your age, or how long you've been creating content. The algorithm only responds to data. It watches how people interact with your content and then makes decisions based on that behavior. If people stop scrolling to watch your video, the algorithm sees that as a positive signal. If people skip your post quickly, it sees that as a negative signal. So, instead of feeling frustrated or blaming the platform, the smarter approach is to ask yourself what signals your content is sending. Once you begin to view the algorithm as a system that's just responding to audience behavior rather than an enemy, your entire approach to content creation will change. To truly think like the algorithm, you need to understand how it evaluates your content. Every post you upload is tested. The algorithm first shows it to a small group of people. Based on how that group reacts, it decides whether the content deserves a wider distribution. One of the strongest signals the algorithm looks at is watch time and retention. If people watch your content for a long time, or even better, watch it all the way to the end, the algorithm interprets that as quality content. On the other hand, if viewers leave after just a few seconds, the algorithm assumes the content didn't meet their expectations. Another important signal is engagement. Likes, comments, shares, and saves all tell the algorithm that people are interacting with your content instead of just ignoring it. Content that sparks conversation or emotion performs better because it naturally generates more interaction. The click-through rate is also very important, especially on platforms like YouTube. This refers to how many people click on your content after seeing the title or thumbnail. If people aren't clicking, the algorithm will reduce how often it shows that content. Now that you understand how the algorithm evaluates content, the next step is learning how to apply that knowledge before you even hit the post button. This is where many creators struggle. They often focus on what they want to say instead of how the algorithm and the audience will receive it. Thinking like the algorithm means planning your content strategically, not emotionally. Before you post anything, the algorithm is essentially preparing to test it. It doesn't immediately show your post to thousands of people. Instead, it starts small, showing it to a limited audience to measure their reactions. This means your first impression matters a great deal. If your content doesn't quickly communicate its value, the algorithm assumes it's not worth expanding its reach. To think like the algorithm, you have to start asking smarter questions. Instead of asking whether the content looks good to you, ask if it solves a clear problem, entertains, or delivers value to a specific audience. The algorithm favors clarity. Content that is confusing or unfocused often performs poorly because viewers don't immediately understand why they should pay attention. Another important mindset shift is understanding that content creation is not self-expression, it is communication. The algorithm measures how effectively your message connects with viewers. If your message is clear, direct, and relevant, people respond positively. And when people respond positively, the algorithm responds positively as well. This is why successful creators often repeat themes and formats. They aren't being repetitive, they are reinforcing what the algorithm already understands about their content. When you consistently create content with a clear purpose, the algorithm becomes more confident in recommending your account to new users. Once your content is posted, the algorithm immediately begins watching viewer behavior, especially in the first few seconds. This early stage is critical. The algorithm is trying to determine whether your content deserves attention or should be ignored. This decision happens very quickly, which is why hooks are so important. A hook is not just a catchy opening line. It's a promise. It tells the viewer that staying longer will be worth their time. When viewers feel curious, surprised, or understood, they pause and watch. That pause is a powerful signal to the algorithm. Without a strong hook, even the most valuable content can fail. Viewers today are overwhelmed with information and options. The algorithm knows this and favors content that can break through all that noise. If your opening is slow or unclear, viewers will scroll away, and the algorithm records that as disinterest. Thinking like the algorithm means prioritizing attention before explanation. You must earn the viewer's attention first, then deliver your message. This is why effective hooks often challenge assumptions, address pain points, or hint at valuable insights. When the opening is strong, viewers stay longer, retention improves, and the algorithm increases distribution. Over time, mastering hooks becomes one of the most powerful skills for social media growth. It directly impacts watch time, engagement, and overall reach, making it one of the algorithm's favorite signals. Another major factor in algorithmic growth is consistency, not just in how often you post, but in your content's direction. The algorithm learns from patterns. When you consistently post content around a specific topic, it becomes much easier for the platform to understand who your content is for. A clear niche helps the algorithm match your content with the right audience. If your content topics are constantly changing, the algorithm struggles to categorize your account. As a result, your reach becomes inconsistent and growth slows down. Consistency also builds trust. When the algorithm sees that you post regularly and that your content consistently receives engagement, it becomes more confident in recommending your posts. This confidence leads to increased visibility over time. From the audience's perspective, consistency creates familiarity. People follow accounts they understand. When viewers know what to expect from you, they are more likely to engage, return, and share your content. The algorithm recognizes this behavior and rewards it. Thinking like the algorithm means playing the long game. Instead of chasing every trend, focus on building a recognizable identity. This makes your growth much more stable and sustainable. One of the biggest advantages creators have today is access to data. Every platform provides analytics that show you exactly how your content performs. Thinking like the algorithm means using this data to guide your decisions rather than just relying on guesswork. Analytics reveal how your viewers behave. They show you where people lose interest, what content gets the most engagement, and which formats perform best. The algorithm uses this very same data to make its decisions. So when you study it, you are essentially learning the algorithm's language. Instead of being discouraged by low-performing content, use it as feedback. Poor performance doesn't mean failure. It means information. It tells you what didn't resonate with your audience and where you need to improve. Creators who grow consistently are those who observe patterns, make adjustments, and test new ideas based on their previous results. This process turns content creation into a system rather than a gamble. The more aligned you are with data, the more aligned you become with the algorithm. Finally, one of the most misunderstood aspects of social media growth is timing. Many creators expect immediate results, but algorithms often reward patience and persistence. Growth usually happens in stages, not all at once. In the early stages, the algorithm is just learning about you. It's testing your content, measuring your consistency, and evaluating your audience's response. This period can feel incredibly slow, but it's necessary. Quitting during this phase prevents the algorithm from ever fully recognizing your potential. Momentum builds gradually. As your content improves and your consistency continues, the algorithm becomes more and more confident in pushing your content further. Small increases in reach eventually turn into noticeable growth. Thinking like the algorithm means understanding that progress is cumulative. Every single post contributes to your account's overall performance. Even content that performs modestly helps train the algorithm, as long as you stay consistent and focused. Success on social media is rarely instant, but it is predictable when you understand the system. Patience, learning, and consistency turn the algorithm from an obstacle into an ally. I hope you learned something from this video. Feel free to like, share, and comment your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.